Hi guys! We're shooting in nature today. We're shooting another episode of Girl.
Oh, look,
Let me ask you a question.
muscles look good.
Well, I love how this is the new level of content that you eat. Like, hi, welcome to the internet.
Welcome back to our series. It's been a while, was it?
It's been a minute. Quarantine hit. Quarantine left. But we're still here. We made it. How are you? How did you make it? How was you feeling?
We found a cute little corner for you. It took us a while to find it, but please appreciate it. We are in Central Park right now, even though it feels like we are in the jungle.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's interesting to watch the city waking up, and we are all wondering where is it heading, because no one has idea what would happen to New York City. And I love how people say, oh, you know, it's not coming back. It's just like,
Girl,
bitch.
shut up. And also, that's like a very different level of consciousness. For people that are always working and doing things and thriving, like there's always things to do and we will always move forward. So I just don't understand this concept of like, we won't progress. Girl, it's already happening. Look outside.
Do you have any expectations from New York City right now?
Yes, I am so excited because especially now that my store has opened back in Soho, I get to walk there and everything is dying, but it's like back in like the early 2000s, you know, you just walk around and you just see like street fashion, street photographers, everyone's creating content, everyone is using this space, and it's like so much nicer now that it's not that busy. So I'm excited for the creativity that's thriving in the city right now. Like whoever is left is in the mindset, you know, of why you're in New York and how to use New York. You're not like, oh, I'm in New York to work. And
Yeah, I think that this is the main change that will be happening, and I talked to other creatives about it. We've been talking about it for the past few months.
what are you excited about the city? You left the city for a month. You just
Yeah,
got
I
back.
left the city for a month because I realized that sometimes you do have to detach from what you really love to rediscover that relationship. I had to leave it to understand, first of all, if I still belong there, if I still want to be part of that family, and understand who I've become after living 7 years in New York City. And it's so weird because it's been only a month, but in a month you can process so many things about yourself, and you can look from the distance, you know, at your growth.
Yeah. New York City is like watching the fucking Housewives. You know, it's just like so much information coming
Yeah.
at you all the time that, and then you get so into it that it's hard to lock it until the
Yeah.
season is over.
Yeah.
You know, but you need to have the discipline to know how to shut it off to like thrive in New York so you can have a full moment.
So what made you move? Because you've been you lived in Brooklyn for a few years, and you
Honey, property value is down. Move right now. If you're not moving right now, I mean, or wait till like winter. It's probably just going lower and lower and lower.
do you think it will be lower in winter?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. And I also have like so many people trying to buy, so they're all waiting for that also.
So, but why did you move from Brooklyn to Manhattan? What's the difference?
Because girl, bye. I had to go.
So let's explain this.
Why
to
did you
people.
leave Brooklyn?
Because I think it's time to level up, and
Yes.
I see Manhattan as going a bit up. And if you wanna grab the juice
Girl,
of the city,
Girl.
we think
you can't get that anywhere else. You can't get that anywhere else. But I'm telling you, girl, it's a really good time right now if you're trying to find an apartment. Look, you will find, and probably like I'm paying the same amount of money that I paid in Brooklyn that I'm paying in the city right now, living close to Soho. So you do the math.
the city, I think now it's time for a question like why you even came to New York City.
Ooh, girl, you going back. You making people think.
I'm trying to answer this question for myself.
I mean, that's the nice thing for me. This is why I came to New York. And for me, I knew that I was all going to have a rebirth again with why I came here. That COVID made it easy for me to think of why I came here, write a plan of why I came here, and how to move forward with it. So for me, it's just like coming back to the space of like creating and being one with myself, and just having this natural progression with myself and my mind and my thinking, and not being in a space where I'm like around people and it's what we're thinking, because I'm such an individual like that, you know. I'm a kitty cat, I'm a Leo, I like my own, you know. As much as I have a dog personality, I have a lot of my cat personality. I'm like, nah, bitch. Like, why aren't you going to work? Go to work. Like, all the dogs are like, ah, you love me. You're home. You want to be with me. The cats are like, bitch, again. Like, where's your office? Go. Like, you know, so.
I am Panda.
Not I am. She's just like eating her fucking bamboo in the corner, living her best life.
Yeah, because I discovered that this is my spirit animal, and when I
Wait, what is your sign? You're a
Virgo, but when I discovered that this is my spirit animal, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, why am this big bird sitting and eating bamboos, like, and playing with other birds? But then when you read about it,
Zen girl, no fucks to
no,
give.
but it says that it's gentle but has enormous inner strength. I was like, that makes sense.
Oh.
What do you think is your spirit animal?
Oh my god. I love whales. So I love a
I remember
whale.
you said it.
I love a big fat whale. I love a big body. I love that body. I love like I love like how they move, how they talk. It's like you're so big, but you're like so grounded. You know, you're just moving, and you're living your own life.
But who can hurt whale? Is there anyone who can hurt
Fucking
whale?
people.
But this is so true
People.
about you.
I am a whale.
Oh.
I was so disappointed when I went to go see whales and I couldn't see a whale. I really wanted to see Willie. Oh my god, do you want to, what, okay, so
Yeah,
this is what I was gonna say, what I love about the quarantine also, as bad as it sounds. I mean, sorry if you were affected by Corona,
everyone was.
yeah, this is what I love about the quarantine. Like, the fucking animals don't give a fuck. Now they just come up to you and they're like, hey, what's up? Like, have you ever seen a squirrel that's so, like, they just come up to you and they're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I work outside so much that they'll just like jump up on your park bench and be like, hey, do you got some food? Like, what, like, you're in my territory. Like, where, like, what are you doing? And like the birds, the shady ass fucking birds that just want to like fucking fly right at you. But
I made so many friends upstate.
right? It's like, it's being in a concrete jungle, sharing it with the jungle. It's like the most fun experience.
But also, like, if you don't think by now that we are all connected, and if you're still disconnected from nature,
Yes.
we suggest to look inside.
Or
and
just go hang out with them, honey. They're so funny.
come to Central Park.
Sit down. I know, I was watching Avatar, and
When did you watch it?
you know, some time ago.
Oh.
And it's so cute how that's how she would always acknowledge him, and she'd be like, I see you. That's when they're connected, you know? But when they're fighting, she's like, bitch, I don't see you. You know what I mean? But after the fight, like when they saw each other again, she's like, okay, I see you. I'm sorry, you know?
Thank you guys for watching. We will be here next week. Would you like to say something that it's smarter than what I just said?
Bye, girl. Just saying.
Jungle.
Jungle. Kitty. Cat. Green. Squirrels.
Yellow.
She said lakes, streams.
Rumble.
Ooh, rambles. Rambles, honey. Yay. Okay, what are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
What time is it?